Hello, so this is A Wire and this is my review video of my 2015 SNABB T2 trail mountain bike. I have been riding this bike for a little bit over a month now, and since then I have managed to ride over 1,000 kilometers. So I have spent quite a lot of time riding this bike. So first thing first, I'm gonna start off by talking about the things I do not like about this bike. And even though I said there are things I don't like, it's very trivial stuff, but I don't know, it's just my preferences. The first thing I do not like about this bike is the handlebars. I wish they had a wider handlebars, but then again, it's very trivial, and this is something I'm thinking about upgrading in the future. Another thing I don't like about the bike is that the brakes tend to squeak. I don't know. Like coming right straight from out the box. Once I spun the wheel, it was a little bit rubbing. The disc was touching on the brake shoe or the brake pads. So I don't know. I don't know if that's a factory defect with my model, or it's just something it's just with the bike. But I don't know. It's been barely touching. You can barely hear it, and yeah, but they squeak. I have gotten brake cleaners. I clean it, but it only stopped squeaking for a while. So, but I don't know. But as I said, I don't really mind it too much. But yeah, I wish it wouldn't squeak so much. Another thing is that the dropper seat post has a slight little play on it. It's not so sturdy, but it works. I have no problem with working. Even though sometimes it kind of stuck. You gotta like really press the lever. But then again, that could be how I adjusted it. So yeah, but as I say, it's just things I don't really like. So now I'm going to tell you about the things that I like about this bike. Now, first thing first, I want to let you know that like I'm coming straight from a BMX background. I've ridden BMX for over 15 years. So my core background is BMX riding. Over the years, I've tried to ride mountain bikes. I've tried hardtails, I've tried full suspension bikes, but after 30 minutes, I'm just like, no, this is not for me. I couldn't do anything on them. The whole sag just, I don't know, it was just throwing off my style. So yeah, so I decided to give mountain biking another shot. So I got this bike. Now, what I can tell you with this bike thus far is that it's very similar to a BMX. Like when people ask me, "Oh, so what's your bike like?" I tell people this bike is like an oversized BMX with a little flex in the middle. A good flex. So yeah, it's very responsive. The back end is pretty short, which I like. So manuals, wheelies, and jumps are pretty much easy. I mean, you still have to put some more power into it, but I've learned manual like a week. Mind you, I can manual a BMX bike, but picking up this front end, man, wow, it was a work. But so far, I've learned how to manuals. I've learned how to do wheelies, and these are little things that normally I could not do on a mountain bike. Also, cornering, this bike is very good on cornering. I have man, I've ride this bike so fast at times. I think I've gone up to 80 kilometers an hour on this bike, and it doesn't get wobbly. I don't get speed wobbles. I feel like I'm in total control of this bike. Another thing I like about the bike is the wheel size. I think 26 inches is a little bit too small for me, but 29 is too big. I do not want such a big bike. So this is the 650B or the 27.5. So this is like midway right between a 26 and a 29er. So I love it. I think 27.5 is the way to go. I love the dropper seat post. Yeah, it rattles a bit, but the dropper seat post, man, I love it. Man, my riding would be so much different using it without a dropper seat post. And another good thing about the bike is that the brakes, they work. They work. As in, man, the braking is good. This bike, even though it's not the best climber in the world, I have managed to climb up some very steep hills, you know, with it. All I really had to do was just put my weight over the front wheel and it would just flow. So it is a good climber. It's not the best climber, but I can climb steep terrains with it. So in all, I would say I would give this bike 8 out of 10 stars, and the reason being is that the frame geometry, I love the frame geometry, I love the frame setup, I love the angles, I love everything about it. But my biggest problem with the bike is that the components, it uses a lot of SRAM components, and maybe like low level SRAM components. So yeah, a lot of things, I'm just looking at it right now. I know I'm going to have to change in the long run. But if you're looking for a bike, if you're a beginner and you're looking for a bike, or even looking at this bike, if you see this bike on a website and you're like, oh, this is a bike that I want to buy, I would highly recommend this bike. This bike, with a few minor tweaks, you can have like a proper downhill mountain bike, cross country, trail bike. You know what I mean? So yeah, I give it a 8 out of 10 stars. Now, the type of riding I've been doing with this bike, because I live in Tokyo, Japan, so unfortunately I do not have a lot of mountains. However, I have a lot of steep staircases. So I've been taking it down staircases, I've been jumping into staircases, going down at high speed, and I mean, that's the closest thing I've ridden to a mountain here. So I can't give you like a full 100% like review on the bike, because you know I haven't been riding trails with it, but I've been riding like urban mountain biking stuff, like a lot of staircases, and I'm telling you that like I've got complete control. I've gone down some very steep staircases, triple sets, um, quad sets, and this bike has not failed me yet. So yeah, and if you want to check those video out, I've been dropping my mountain bike video, my first mountain bike video soon, like within a week or so. I'm just adding the final touches to this video. Then you can see the exactly type of riding that I do on this bike, and then you get a clear understanding of my riding style. But this is a bike that I highly recommend. I give it 8 out of 10 stars. And yeah, so if you like this video and you think this video has helped you in some way of making your decision in purchasing a bike, just give it a thumbs up, you know, subscribe, and I'll be dropping a lot more videos soon. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. I'll be dropping videos maybe once every 2 weeks. As soon as I ride new terrains, I'll be dropping those videos as well. Also, I will be going to the mountain soon. So after that, I can give you like a full review on how this bike handles in like dirt, mud, rain. But I can tell you this, it's very responsive, it's very whippy, it's very balanced. So I recommend this bike. So thank you guys, and I see you in the next video. Peace.